Good morning, everyone. Hey, we're out here in my front yard. I got a few things I want to talk to you about. First of all, I got all my turkeys out here. I don't know if you can see them all, but they were just visiting my feeder. And I got about 12 of them come by here, and they start squawking so loud that you got to come out and feed them. They don't even move. So I want to talk to you about something. My garbage cans. Here's my 3 garbage cans. And the reason I want to talk to you guys about this is because whatever starts in California normally goes on to the whole country. And first of all, on my phone, you can't see it because we're out in the sun, but I have an app. I have to have an app for my garbage cans. And you're thinking, what are you talking about? It's true. So listen, this is how this works. I put my garbage cans out on Monday and they pick them up on Tuesday. Well, you got to have an app to show you when the street sweeper's coming by, because you can't put your cans out till after the street sweeper goes by. So it'll tell you when he's coming by, and then after he goes by, then you can put your cans out. And then there's certain things about your cans. Garbage right here, that guy is every week. And then you got your green waste, and that's every week. And then you got your recycle, but your recycle is every other week, so you got to know when to put that out. Now you'd think that's fairly simple. Garbage, green waste, recycle. How hard can that be? Well, listen. Where would you think the pizza box would go? Well, you'd think the pizza box would go in recycle. I mean, it's cardboard, but no. If there's one piece of melted cheese on that cardboard box, it no longer goes in recycle. It now goes in green waste because it's organic. If you got a McDonald's wrapper that's paper, you'd think, hey, that goes in recycle. But if it's got one drop of ketchup on it, then it goes in the green waste because it's now organic. And then they send somebody around, like, you know, every couple of years, I haven't been checked in a couple of years, they'll send somebody around to check all the cans, make sure you're doing it right. Like one time I got a nasty note on my can that said I had a piece of paper in the recycle that had food on it. And then my neighbor, she's such a suck up, she always gets a smiley face on her can. So anyway, that's the garbage cans. So there's something else I wanted to bring up to you. This is a normal little California neighborhood, nice little neighborhood, all nice people. Well, listen, this neighborhood was built in 1979. And this sign over here, hang on, we might get attacked by this turkey. There's all my turkeys right there. Hey guys, what's up? So listen to this. This neighborhood was built in 1979, and here's a post, a fence post. Well, listen, this post is original, 1979. Every weekend, and I mean every weekend, there's a yard sale sign that's nailed into this street post. And it'll have an arrow saying there's a yard sale down there, there's one down there. And if you look on this thing, you can see that from the top to the bottom, there are literally 1,000 nails up and down this thing. It's all full of nails. Now, this is what I want you to imagine. Every sin you've ever committed, if you're a born-again believer, every sin you've ever committed is nailed to the cross. It's nailed to the cross. And you probably got as many nails in yours as that street sign's got. So listen, every single time the demonic host ever puts a fiery dart into your head reminding you of one of your past sins, I want you to remember that wooden cross and all those nails in that wooden cross. And whenever the demonic host brings up anything, just sit there and say, sorry, that's been nailed to the cross. It's forgotten. So remember that. When the demonic host brings up your past, every single sin, everything you've ever done wrong, it's all nailed to the cross. Anyhow, I just want to give you something to think about. Heaven or hell, you choose. Just remember, once you take your last breath, it's a done deal.